Okay, let's see if this works. Holiday mechanic here. I work on holidays. I'm working on a 2007 Rendezvous, Buick Rendezvous. Had a very loud wheel hub problem, okay, on the driver's side. I don't like to say left and right because I don't know which way you have to face the engine to get left and right. Anyways, driver's side was getting a lot of noise. Well, you can feel it in the steering wheel, a lot of vibration. To me, that sounds like, that's one thing that keeps your wheel on, is those bearings. So that was a high item to get that changed out as soon as possible. We changed it. Coincidentally, we're getting 502 alarms intermittently until we just flat out get a 502 alarm like constant now. I thought it was something to do with me beating the living hell out of the transmission to get that hub off, which is another story. But anyways, I'm going to see if I can light this up and show the problem. I got the connector off. Here's another view for you. This is the 502 alarm, okay? Like Apollo 13, main bus B undervolt. Well, this is an undervolt on the speed sensor. This is about the speed sensor is what this is about. Okay, I have got the passenger side tire off. Here's the passenger side tire. Okay, it's off. And there is your transaxle. Okay, I never see anybody illustrate this correctly or enough to do something with. There's that. There's your control arm or steering arms and all that, right? Now, let's see if I can show it. Everybody always misses it. See right there with the light shining? That is the speed sensor. Behind it is a nut that you take off, and that speed sensor comes out. There is a connector on that speed sensor, and that's what's hanging down right now, is that. Right there. That's hanging down. I don't know if you can see it, but the wire is broken. Somehow, either somebody previously working on the vehicle, this is not the original engine in the car, somebody working on it broke the damn wire, or it got just worn out or something, but anyways, it's broken. And what we're going to do is solder that up and attach it back to there, to right there. Can I pull this out of the way so people can see that? See that connector right there? It's right at the tip of my finger. It's off. I took the connector off. It's not that hard to get to. I'm right here. There's your transaxle right there. I got the tire off, and just the little panel you can access everything. There's your serpentine belt and all this stuff. The sensor's right there. Everybody talks about it, it's hard to access and all this crap. It's as easy as taking off a tire. And there's the connector. Now, I would like to go down to the junkyard and just get another connector and splice on a new connector, and not have to solder that close to the pins and such, but I'm not going to be able to do that. So I might supplement this video, but in the event that I don't, there's the problem with the 502 undervolt. It was reporting 502 speed sensor, 0 voltage return. That's what it was. Okay, people, as a courtesy, okay, I went ahead and cut the whole connector off, okay, because it was pulled out. And here it is here. It was pulled out where it needs to go. Now, you see how nice and shiny that is? I am using, you don't have to do this, I'm using silver solder, okay? We're going to solder on another piece of wire to that, which I didn't find the exact gauge that I want, but we're going to solder onto that, and then we're going to splice this back on and waterproof it, and then that's going to be the end of that. And then we'll have our 502 bus B undervolt taken care of. I call it bus B because of Apollo 13, but you know what I mean. 502 is the sensor, the speed sensor. And of course, if that doesn't work, I do have another speed sensor in the toolbox. I just don't want to use it right now, but if I don't have to use it, I'm not gonna. So that's the story. Okay. And just to show that the repair worked, here we are driving. There's the speedometer work, which it was not before. It is happy. And we're going to go ahead and drive this puppy back to, or not the owner, but the customer, which would be the wife, do what to do, and she can use this vehicle